Contemporary Western folklore. Bloody Mary is a ghost or witch said to appear in a mirror when her name is called 3 times or more, depending on the version of the story, often as part of a game of slumber parties. Other similar tales use different names for the character, including Mary Worthington, and Hail Mary, among others. Welcome to Encounters, as we investigate the legend of Bloody Mary. In folklore and children's street culture, Bloody Mary is a name in which a ghost of the same name, or sometimes other names, such as Mary Worth, is said to appear in a mirror when summoned. One of the more common way participants attempt to make her appear is to stand before a mirror in the dark, most commonly in a bathroom, and repeat her name 3 times, though there are many variations. Some include chanting 100 times, chanting at midnight, spinning around, rubbing one's eyes with water, or chanting her name 13 times with a lit candle. In some versions of the legend, the summoner might say, "Bloody Mary, I killed your son," or "I killed your baby." In these variations, Bloody Mary is often believed to be the spirit of a mother, often a widow, who murdered her children, or a young mother whose baby was stolen from her, which made her go mad in grief and eventually committed suicide. In stories where Mary is supposed to have been wrongfully accused of her children's murder, the summoner might say, "I believe in Mary Worth." This is similar to another game involving the summoning of the Bell Witch in a mirror at midnight. The game is often a test of courage, as it is said that if Bloody Mary is summoned, she will proceed to kill the summoner in an extremely violent way, such as ripping their face off, scratching their eyes out, driving the person insane, or bringing the person into the mirror with her. Some versions say that if you chant her name 13 times at midnight into a mirror, she will appear and you can talk to a deceased person until 12:01. When Bloody Mary and the dead person you ask to speak with will vanish. Other variations say that the summoner must not look directly at her, but her image in the mirror. She will then reveal the summoner's future, particularly concerning marriage and children. Bloody Mary Worth is typically described as a child murderer who lived in the local city where the legend has taken root years ago. There is often a specific graveyard or tombstone that becomes attached to the legend. On the other hand, various people have submersed in the lore about taunting Bloody Mary about her baby may relate tenuously to folklore about Queen Mary I, known in history by the nickname Bloody Mary. The Queen's life was marked with a number of miscarriages or false pregnancies. Had Mary I successfully borne a child, this would have established a Roman Catholic succession in the English monarchy and episcopacy, and threatened the continuance of her religious persecution after her death. Speculation exists that her miscarriages were deliberately induced. As a result, some tellings of the tale make Bloody Mary the Queen driven to madness by the loss of her children. It is likely, however, that Queen Mary I provided on her nickname to the Bloody Mary of folklore. She is also confused in some tellings of the story with Mary, Queen of Scots. The mirror ritual by which Bloody Mary is summoned may also relate to a form of divination involving mirrors and darkness that was once performed on Halloween. While, as with any sort of folklore, the details may vary, this particular tale encouraged women to walk up a flight of stairs backwards, holding a candle and a hand mirror in a darkened house. As they gazed into the mirror, they would see the skull face of the Grim Reaper instead. This meant, of course, that they were destined to die before they married. Was Bloody Mary an actual person? Was it Queen Mary I? If you perform any sort of the summoning rituals, does Bloody Mary appear? For Encounters, I'm Doug.